Willkommen! My name is Sean Huggins. I'm an American living in Germany, and on this channel, I'm looking to learn all about life in Germany and Europe in general through watching silly videos and stuff on the internet with you guys. So if you enjoy, consider subscribing. We got new videos every single day, and today's comment of the day comes from Fentanyl Floyd 420. And they say, greetings from Friedrichshafen, Bodensee. Fentanyl Floyd, thank you for the comment. Welcome to the channel. And I have to say, I have been to your town and it is very nice there. I love the Bodensee. I don't live too far away from there. And I've been to Friedrichshafen. It is a very nice city, very nice town, whatever it would be considered. And if anyone is in the area and has never been there, I would definitely recommend checking it out. Just like we're gonna check out today's reaction. So we're back with my favorite German TV show, Reale Irrsinn, Real Madness. And we're going to be checking out this episode here. Let me translate this. Church Against the Homeless in Dusseldorf. Interesting. This is something that we deal with in America. I'm curious to see what the deal is here in Germany. So let's waste no time. Let's hop straight into it and see what's going on here. Los geht's.
Sankt Apollinaris steht in Düsseldorf nicht für Schalensprudel, sondern für moderne Spritzigkeit. Verkörpert durch dieses schicke neue Tor der gleichnamigen
Got a
Kirche.
nice big gate here
Toll,
on the
nicht?
church.
Ja, optisch auch nicht der Hingucker, ne? Also es passt nicht in die Architektur einer Kirche rein. Sieht schon sehr unfreundlich aus, finde ich.
Die
Looks
Kirche,
unfriendly.
die wurde erst renoviert, ne? Und dann wurde alles neu gemacht. Vielleicht wollten sie den nicht haben, den Obdachlosen.
The homeless
Nein,
guy.
denn der Obdachlose, der hier im überdachten Eingangsbereich
Homeless person. Just a single homeless person who must have been known for staying in this doorway. Oh man.
kampiert hat, passte nun wirklich nicht zur wunderschönen Sankt Apollinaris.
Oh my
Gut,
gosh.
so würde die zuständige Gemeinde das natürlich nie sagen. Sie äußert sich hier nur schriftlich und teilt mit: In der Vergangenheit gab es an der Kirche häufiger Vandalismus und Verschmutzungen, unter anderem auch durch Fäkalien.
I need to translate.
One eternity later.
So in the past, basically, there was vandalism at the church and they wanted to stop that, I guess. Okay. All right.
Ja, denn wie steht es schon in der Bibel? Klopft an und es wird euch geöffnet. Außer
Knock
wenn
and
ihr
it will be
obdachlos
open
seid.
to you unless you're homeless. Oh, dang, get roasted, church. This is a problem in America too. Like I said before, there's a lot of churches in America that are built just to make money. People don't want to hear that, but that's just the way that is. That's not most churches in America, but there are some bad seeds that ruin it for everybody else. And those bad churches do stuff like this, where they turn against the community that is supposed to be helping them, and in turn, the church is supposed to help the community, and it's supposed to bring everybody together and lift the whole community up, regardless of if you can contribute to paying the church in donations or time or whatever. I'm not a big religious person, but I don't think that you have to be to realize that that's how churches are supposed to work. They're not supposed to be turning their backs on the community. But let's continue. Let's see what the church has to say, if anything.
Hat ja einen gesellschaftlichen oder einen sozialpolitischen Auftrag, sich gerade für Schwache und Arme in der Gesellschaft einzusetzen und nicht Gitter gegen sie zu errichten.
Right. Supposed to stand up for the weak and the poor. That's the whole point of most churches. At least that's what most churches talk about, is lifting people up.
Na, na. Wer ein Dach über dem Kopf hat, dem macht Sankt Apollinaris das Tor gerne weit. Und davor haben alle Schafe Gottes Platz. Da ist es luftiger und trotzdem gemütlich. Also,
Right.
wo ist das Problem?
Diese Räume, diese Seiteneingänge sind eigentlich Schutzräume für jemanden, der schlafen will und so weiter.
Right.
Ist
They have
eigentlich
a roof over
verständlich,
their
weil
head.
es ein bisschen windgeschützt und ein bisschen regengeschützt.
Yeah, they have a roof over their head. It's a little bit enclosed. It allows for a better structure for people to be able to sleep in and live in without so much of the weather affecting them. If you put those gates there and people are sleeping on the steps, there's no roof over their head, there's no walls beside them to block any of the wind or anything. It's clearly to keep people out of those little side corridors.
Ich war Fremder und ihr habt mich aufgenommen, sprach Jesus. Weil er sich manierlich benommen hat und kein Ärgernis für die Nachbarschaft war, wie der Obdachlose hier. War er doch, oder?
Der war ruhig, hat da geschlafen, so da gehaust. Und also mich hat er nicht gestört auf jeden Fall.
Ich finde, gerade im Bereich einer Kirche sollte man so ein bisschen an Nächstenliebe denken und ich halte das für nicht so freundlich.
Wie
It's
auch
not
immer,
very friendly.
Sankt Apollinaris hat den Obdachlosen in Gottes Hände gegeben. Und siehe, wir freuen uns, dass...
Translation inbound.
One eternity later.
So they're saying that they're happy to announce that the homeless person has found shelter. So they're acknowledging that they know that the homeless guy lived there. They know that, and so they're trying to deflect and say, "Oh, we noticed that people have been asking about him. Well, he actually has shelter." Yeah, but you're also admitting that you know that he lived there by just saying this statement.
nach unseren Informationen der Nichtsesshafte inzwischen eine Unterkunft gefunden hat. So teilt es die barmherzige Gemeinde schriftlich mit. Aber selbst das stellt die Ketzer nicht zufrieden.
Ja, die Kirche hat argumentiert, das Gitter hier aufgebaut zu haben, weil ein Obdachloser in einer anderen Kirchengemeinde direkt in der Eingangstür anscheinend nachts gestorben ist. Aus was für Gründen weiß ich gar nicht, und wollten das jetzt hier unterbinden. Und dann
Okay, so this guy is saying the church said they put those bars there because in a different community, a homeless man died in the middle of the night on the front porch of a different church. And that's why this church put these metal bars up. This metal fence, this giant gate. Seems like deflecting still. It seems like they're trying to spin it in a way where it's like, no, we're trying to care about people. We're trying to care for the community, the homeless people. If we didn't put this gate up to keep the homeless out, then they would die on our front step. And they're not thinking like, oh, well, what if we bring them inside, or we gave them a place to, I don't know, keep warm, or maybe even just a blanket, some way so that they don't freeze to death outside. But no, instead of doing any of those things or any number of other things to help, they say, we'll keep them out so that they can't die on a front step. It doesn't matter if now they have no roof over their head and no walls to protect them. We'll just put them out into the community again, and they can go find a new place to sleep. And if they don't, then they'll die at some other place, but they won't die on our front porch. They won't die on our front step. So it's not our fault. Very nice. Well played. Well played, Church.
Dann hat ein Nachbar mir eine zynische Mail geschrieben und hat gesagt, naja, wenn er dann 20 Meter von der Kirche entfernt stirbt oder nach
If he dies or freezes to death 20 meters from the
dann ist es
church,
besser für die Kirche.
that's better for the church. Yeah, exactly. I have the same interpretation of this. That's exactly what I'm saying. If the homeless man dies anywhere else, the church is like, oh, well, it's not our fault. We couldn't have done anything. When in actuality, they could have just left the church the same. They don't even have to do anything extra. They don't have to go out of their way to give the homeless man an actual house or give him new clothes or food, water. They don't have to actually do anything. In fact, they have to just do nothing. They have to just leave things the same, and the homeless man can just live along the side of the church, sleep at the church with a little roof over his head, and everything is mostly fine. It's actually less work for the church because the church has to put up all of these barriers and gates. They could just do nothing. It's less work for the church to just allow the homeless man to sleep there. But the problem is it doesn't look so nice. It's not as pretty. It's not as glamorous. It's not as beautiful. Maybe the homeless man is still sleeping in the morning when there's some church services and other people want to walk through into the church to go to the church, and the homeless man is sleeping right there. And it's just not pretty and pristine, and that's just not good for the church. And that's the problem with this church and a lot of other churches around the world. And big reason why I'm not religious.
Der Herr ist gut und leitet die Elenden auf seinen Weg. Und dieser Weg führt in Sankt Apollinaris eben vor das Tor. Gesegnete Weihnachten.
I mean, yeah, unbelievable. What more is there left to say? Another unfortunately depressing episode. Usually this show is so funny because it's nonsensical bureaucracy, but every once in a while it's just a bummer. It's just a freaking bummer. And this is one of those episodes. But I will pass it off to you guys as always. What do you guys think of this situation? How would you have handled it if you were the church? Or if this church was just in your community, how would you handle this situation? Let me know down in the comments below. At any rate though, that's all the time that I have for today. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing. We got new videos every single day. Check the links in the description for all of my other social media, including my vlog channel. Thank you guys so much for being here, and as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.